Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 38 in our Legendary Empire campaign for Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. If you just joined us for the first time, this is a pure campaign. It means we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords on the campaign map, we don't do any sort of underhanded tricks with magic, we don't do anything that gives us an unfair advantage over the AI. I think it makes for a much more competitive and fun campaign, and I hope you do too. Okay, this is going to be the first episode on patch 1.3. I appreciate everyone being patient with me over the last week. School just started. I teach at a major university in the United States, English persuasive writing classes. And I've just spent a ton of time setting up for those classes and just making sure everything's ready, meeting students after class, helping them set up organizations, doing all kinds of things. So, and I'm going to be out of town this weekend. So this weekend is going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe part of Monday. So that's going to be from today, the 2nd, through the 5th or the 6th, depending on how the travel arrangements look. So I'm going to try to release some more videos today. I just released a ton of multiplayer, and I'm going to release some more. So I haven't disappeared. I'm just not going to be like in the state for a few days. So I'm going to try to give you a few Empire campaigns here to hold you over in the meantime. And there should be a lot of multiplayer. And if you're waiting on the next Empire episode, just check out some of the other campaigns too. We have a lot of great content. Every single one of them is fun. And I'll remind you of that at the end of this episode. Tell you all about it. Okay, so in 1.3, there's some really cool stuff. Multiplayer is much better. I think it's a lot of fun. People are still trying stuff out. They're experimenting, but it looks like they cut down on a lot of the lord sniping, the hero spam, the potion spam, and all that kind of stuff that people really weren't big fans of. I think balancing took a huge step in the right direction. I think that vampire counts could potentially be a little bit strong with the regeneration mechanic and all the regeneration they just got, but jury's still out. We'll see. I think they can be beaten. But my initial impressions after playing about 10 games of multiplayer yesterday and a little bit today is that it's much more balanced, it's much more fun, as far as I can tell. So as far as the campaign here, unfortunately, we're not going to have access to units of renown, I think. I just played some Vampire Counts campaign, and it looks like they don't give you that unless you start a new campaign. I'm, of course, not going to start one until we finish this, so that'll just have to be something that we look forward to in the future. I will run back through all of the campaigns once I finish them at some point. Probably when they release a few more races, or if they change the map around in any way. So we will definitely revisit and see those units of renown, and we'll see the new legendary lords. I can't get the new legendary lords either, it appears. So that is unfortunate, because those are really cool. You know, I figured they would let you earn the legendary lords through some kind of quest chain, because certainly if you start a new campaign and you don't pick one of the new legendary lords, I'm sure there's a quest chain for you to pick them up, just like you can pick up, just like we picked up Carl in this campaign, for example. So I don't know why they wouldn't just activate that quest immediately if you're still in a campaign. But anyways, so kind of disappointing. But we do get access to the new units, and we get access to the new normal lord type, the Archlector, I believe. Now, he's not going to show up on the first turn, but how it worked with the vampire counts is the new lord type shows up on the second turn as something that you can select in here. Because you've probably noticed that this is a rotating stock. It's not the same people in here all the time. If I've hired them before, they're the same. But if they're just kind of these random people here, those change constantly. Well, not constantly, but every now and then they change. So we should start seeing some Archlectors next turn, and I will hire one in the near future, and we'll check out how it is. I want to see the new skill tree and all that good stuff. So we will get to check out those. Those will be fun. Unfortunately, the new Empire units aren't really that great. They're okay. I mean, they look like they'd be great at the early game, maybe. So let's take a look at them really quick, and then we'll move on with the campaign. So, new units you get the Flagellants. So, these don't really make a ton of sense with the Empire theme. I know the Empire is a motley collection of units, so I guess that's what they're going for, is so they just have a little bit of everything in the repertoire. But this is a, you know, Frenzy Savage Orc type of unit, right? So it has no armor, has Frenzy, that means it gets +8 attack, and it is unbreakable, which means it will never ever run and can't be affected by terror, fear, all that stuff. It's very powerful, very strong. I guess they do have 26 charge bonus. What's the normal swordsman have? Spearmen, only 5. They do have quite a nice charge bonus. So I guess if you can get around with the flanks with them and his attack units that are already tied up, they could be pretty good in theory. They are pretty fast. They have no armor, and unlike other units that have no armor, like Savage Orcs, who have physical damage mitigation, they have no extra damage mitigation. Even the dwarves have like a chance to deflect arrows or something like that using their axes. They're just all out massive damage dealers. Their base is 33 melee attack. One of the major problems, however, with the flagellants is they have no scaling. 0 scaling. No skills, no techs benefit them that I could find. I already went ahead and scouted all this out for a little bit before I made the episode for maybe about 20 or 30 minutes, just kind of seeing what I wanted to do this turn and all that. So you would think they would probably be under Honest Steel somewhere. Spearmen, Swordsmen, and Halberdiers. Though it says nothing about the Flagellants, so they will not get the +12/+12. That is a huge, huge penalty. Not being able to get that. Now, Empire's Finest does include an upgrade for Knights of the Blazing Sun, which are a new cavalry unit that I'll talk about here in a second. But it's important to note it has nothing for Flagellants. Also, over here, nothing specifically for Flagellants. Now, they will benefit from a couple of these things. Like, they'll get the leadership. They'll get, I think there was something that like gives armor. Infantry units, yes, this. So I believe they would get the armor out of that. Although it didn't show up in their tooltip when it looked like I was going to hire them. Let me see what happens if Carl wants to hire them. No, they do not get the armor. It looks like they get some melee attack, but that's only because they have the ranks right here. They're going to come in as rank 4. Because of all the buffs that Carl has and the town has. So he would come in as rank 4, but they don't get to benefit from armor, and it looks like they don't get any other benefits as well. So just look at something like this guy versus this. Okay, this is full benefits, full out. They even cost a little bit more gold. But this is what happens when you have scaling and full benefits. That's 49.49 on melee attack and defense with 40 armor and a bronze shield. It's just not even close. Like, this guy's combat effectiveness with even the +8 melee attack from the frenzy is only going to put him at 37, and he has 13 defense. So he has 50 combat effectiveness. This guy has 98 combat effectiveness. This guy has slightly more weapon strength, 8 more weapon strength, but that's nowhere close to making up for this. He also has 40 armor and a bronze shield. Now, yes, he has a little bit less of a charge bonus, but there's just no universe, I don't think, where you would ever run Flagellants over Swordsmen, or Spearmen for that matter. Like, both of them, a Spearman has 97 combat effectiveness and gets extra against large. Like, there's just no universe where you would run like this guy over these things. Because once you get that +12/+12, which is really fast, by like level 6, these things are already obsolete. I mean, maybe in the really, really early game, if you just like want to go up and deal a lot of damage, like, maybe there's a universe where you would get them, but they seem extremely underpowered, like very, very underpowered, because they don't scale with anything. So I think CA kind of goofed on that. Same thing with these guys. The Free Militia Company is another close quarter infantry, so 90 range. So not really that big. Missile damage, 19, 116 cost. But once again, it's like, why? Why would I ever run this guy? Like, what does he have? I mean, he's a little bit faster than the Quarreler. But, the Quarreler does more damage, has more range, has almost double the range, does way more damage, and they almost cost the same price. Like, the Quarreler is 138. I don't even have, or not the Quarreler, the Crossbowman. I don't even have upgrades for Crossbowman yet. But I don't even think that even if I get the upgrades, which I'm really considering getting the upgrades because they just boosted the crossbowmen and the pistolier or the handgunners. They gave them a ton of benefits, so they are much, much stronger in this patch than they were in the past. So I might actually get the upgrades for them now. But let me just look at Carl here. This would benefit the handgunners a little bit. Pistoliers, Outriders, Handgunners. Pistoliers, Outriders, Handgunners. Okay, so they have an entire thing for that, which is pretty sweet. Quite a lot of damage, and there's something up here that gives like, yeah, volley fire for infantry. So they actually do have pretty nice buffs. You can get 15% reload time here, then you get 12% reload time and 12% damage from the skill tree if you pick up those 3 points, and then you get extra 10% damage here, and extra 10% ammunition. So, you know, I might actually get them now because it's looking pretty good. And plus, you know, now that I'm coming to the realization I can't just afford lots of steam tanks with every army, right? Like, you want to be as cost effective as possible with a lot of these armies. And so, I you know, handgunners, awesome. These new things, just bad. So that's all that I can access right away are those 2 new units. And they're pretty easy to access. They're very early. They're the Flagellants and the Free Company Militia. So these might be good, like I said, in the very early game. You just need a few units. You don't want to upgrade your training field yet. But I feel like they get outclassed really quickly by crossbowmen and just normal swordsmen. So that's kind of a disappointment. I feel like the Vampire Counts got a little bit of a better deal there with their regeneration units that they got. Although, those aren't super impressive either. They're okay. They're okay. Now, the real kicker here is going to be those Knights of the Blazing Sun, which you have to have a special town. I looked this up online because I couldn't find them. I think you have to have Talabheim to get them. You have to have this place, and you have to get a special building that's kind of like this Panther Knights chapter, whatever here that we found in Karaberg. So you have to go get that town and get a special building, and then you can only recruit it in that town, I believe. So I think they're pretty sweet, though. I think they're pretty sweet. They're like Reichsguard, just a lot better. Okay, so let's get into the turn. I went ahead. We got one more turn on the cannons, so I just went ahead and hired some more units as much as I could. Just a couple more crossbowmen, some swords, just getting ready for this battle coming up. If he wants to come interrupt me, you know, we'll kill him and then hire him. That'll be fine. And then we'll move over, and I think we're going to take out this place first, and then we're going to come over and knock this place out. Alright, with Malcador, we're going to need to drop into here. Set up shop, and then buy the chapter house, I believe. I want to go ahead and get that started. It gives public order in addition to its normal stuff, so we can go ahead and just sit on it for a little while if we need to. And then, now why does it say it gives extra experience for Blazing Sun if you can't recruit Blazing Sun here? Maybe once I get that chapter house I can recruit them anywhere? I don't know, it seems kind of troll. But anyways, we can get the chapter house. You know, if we have to sit on it for a little bit, that's fine. But we'll go ahead and get that rolling. What else did I decide to do? Let me see. Awkward. Okay, we're going to go down here. Let's go ahead and make this move. Now, I'm going to have to move this guy, or I'm going to choose to move this guy over here. Out of my army, so it's going to make my army a little bit weaker. But it will allow me to deploy here, because I had -8, and I still do. Public order penalty.
Yes, Graf.
Boom, down to 3, because I do not want a rebellion here. I don't have to stop for that. It's going to be nasty. And remember, I have a -3 right now to get that extra tax rate.
By the comet.
Now, do I seriously not have anything that gives this one does give 1, but it didn't change when I stepped over here. Need some public order stuff, but I guess it's not going to happen. Alright, I switched around some items. Just optimized a little bit, nothing huge there. But I think we can beat this guy with just 19 stack. Especially what I'm going to do is run right up on this garrison, just to ensure that he doesn't kill them next turn. And if he wants to attack me, yes, I will be tired. But at the same time, garrison's going to back me up. I think we can beat him even when I'm tired. So I believe we're within garrison range. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, I think we are. I hope so. I mean, we could beat them without the garrison too, probably. But we should be within garrison range. Okay, so that's that. Go ahead and move Malcador down here. We'll just put him barely on the border. Who else? Did I have someone down here that was going to like hire some things? No, I got rid of that person. That's right, to save money. Really playing with fire here. I feel like I have enough money where I shouldn't have to play with fire. I should be able to hire someone else down here. But I kind of want to hire that one of those new arch-lectors and just level them up, just to see what it's all about. I am making another public house here. So how much am I giving as a character right now? Character's giving +8. Oh, and military presence is +6. Corruption, raiding, event. Who's raiding? Oh, this dude's raiding up here. So I really can't step out of this town right now. Like, I've got to wait until this is done. Most likely, so we're just going to have to chill for a little bit. I don't want any more rebellions. So I hate sitting there not doing something proactive, but... You know, if I step out of this town, we're going to have a rebellion next turn. Everything else is looking good, I think. This is about to come online. It's going to give us an extra 500 gold a turn. It's going to be beautiful. Glorious. These are repairing themselves slowly over time. This place, we finally finished our level 2 gates, so we should be pretty secure there. A little bit. He still has to hang out. Carl, we're just recruiting. Malcador, we're going to deploy. Now, I could bring in a... Where is it? It's in Karaberg. I could pull a quickie here. Now, I just noticed that sometimes you can hire free lords. So I can hire this guy back for free. So I don't know the mechanic on that. Because some of these I can hire, some of them I cannot hire. They will make me hire them. I have no idea what the mechanic is. But I can call this guy in. How much is... It's a 10% discount, so that's 500 gold. I mean, that's a big deal. So I go ahead and just recruit him in Karaberg. Move him over. This guy, Ironclad. Alright. Go ahead and recruit him. Alright, so we get a huge discount. That's like 35%, something. It's a lot. Okay. And build it.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you for your service, sir. Have a good day. Let me make sure that all of his items are off. Not sure if I did that before. That's actually a really nice piece of item. What does that do? It's okay. Yeah, we just need you to show up and sign some papers, and we'll let you go back home to your wife and hang out for a little while. There you go. Have a good day, sir. Oh, slide him in there. Alright, looking good. Now someone I want to give those things to. Let me see, what does Balthasar have? Some of those items look pretty good. Tormentor Sword's pretty nice. Sort of Tolos looks pretty weak. I'd rather have him have Gambler's Armor. And I just got this, I'm going to give him this ward save thing too. Then he'll have 20% ward save. And he has a ton of magic from everything. It's like 121 power reserve. So yeah, he's stocked and locked.
Your orders? By the comet.
Alright, I think that's it for this turn. Let me see. It's not a super eventful turn. Next turn is the turn when the fireworks are going to go down. Okay, this guy.
Bring me to my men.
Now, he is keeping the... I kind of like him sitting there lowering this public order. I don't really need him to fight right now. I'll just have him sit there and give me the public order. That guy's fine. Let me check out diplomacy really quickly.
Surely an agreement will be reached, for are we not all son?
Alright, so our Confederation penalty is worn off, I believe. We are getting kind of friendly with them.
Surely an agreement will be reached.
We'll have to just confederate and get that out of the way.
Welcome. How fares the Emperor in these dark times?
Doing alright, sir. Thank you.
What do Sigmar's sorry gets?
These lands are...
Our Warriors of Chaos so strong. Again.
Greetings. What? You may speak before my shield bearers.
Okay, cool. Friends with them for now. I don't really know what that's gonna do. I mean, that might help us out with these guys, because we're friends with their friends or something. I don't know.
Come then,
I mean, this was the campaign, right? I can't really remember, but didn't I have like a vassal down there? Didn't I have like an orc vassal or something earlier? Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes it seems pointless to make alliances with people on the other side of the world, but I generated quite a bit of cash for a while. If I think this is if that's correct. I mean, this campaign's been going on for a while now.
Dare approach me.
I could be wrong, but I think it was this campaign, and that was hilarious until they turned on us.
The time for talk is over. Make your demands. Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we
Well, whatever. Okay. So we did get a couple of decent things going on there. Our tech, what are we working toward? Oh, the C charts, that's right. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Okay, next turn. So I want Tabelheim for those new knights. Eventually, but... Fine, leave me alone with the hero spam. I hate heroes so much. I wish they, like, just take them out of the game. Like, they're okay, but they're just really more of an annoyance than anything else. Because the AI, especially on Legendary, just has infinite money, basically. They just sit there and spam me every turn. Need to go out and start trying to kill them. Alright, what happened? Rudy's back. What? Sentinel speaks. How long? 5 turns. Well, there's no way I'm letting that much chaos come in. It's gonna cause a public order nightmare, and I'm already like on the verge of having public order problems because of one of those bonuses. Alright, I'll hate it. That's annoying, but, you know, it's something that just kind of has to be done. Why am I getting all this stuff?
The Empire.
I don't know. I just decided, hey, you don't have enough stuff, we're going to give you some more. Alright, so let's take a look here. So we don't have one yet. I have Rudy, Hans, these people that I have recruited in the past. So I don't know. In the Vampire Counts campaign, it was like 1 turn after, you know, when I did a new turn, the new lords rotated in, and I was able to potentially hire one. I haven't hired one of the Ghoul Kings yet. So maybe this is just bad luck, it just hasn't rotated yet. But I think we will see some of those available for rotation soon. Alright, let's go bust some stuff up. This guy's still sitting in March stance. Like, I don't know what's going on over there. Just waiting to die, I suppose.
The nation calls.
This guy's not going to do anything. My movement is hindered, but that's fine. I think we can just go ahead and kill him. I don't really want to put that guy with me. Like, I do want him to level up, but I don't want to risk not being able to get here, because it looks like I'm just barely able to make it. Yeah, if you're just starting a campaign now, for the record, Carl is way better than Battlestar to start with, especially on the current patch. Yeah, we're just going to auto-resolve. This is insane. Hopefully I don't take a ton of damage. That's way more damage on the Great Swords than I wanted. That's okay, I suppose. Alright. Man, I do need the money. I could sack it, but I also just want it. Like, I don't want to have to take another turn to take it. It's going to take 2 turns, so if I take 1 more turn, then I'm going to have to occupy it next turn, and then I'm not going to be able to move again until the turn after that. So I'd rather just be a little bit more swift and just take this and just start rotating and knocking out Varg. I'll go ahead and occupy it then. Plus it won't damage the port or the main building, so I won't have to repair those. I probably won't get the other things. I'll probably just get, you know, the port. But whatever, it's alright. Yeah, just got the port. You guys might be able to take a town by themselves, I don't know. Alternatively, I could also just like sail right over here and start knocking stuff out. And hire a few more units. Yeah, this is repairing nicely. Not sure if I can sail over there. Might be able to do it. I'm not sure how that works. Nice fjord. I mean, the corruption's pretty high here. If I start knocking some of these out... Like, I want to put a port here, but I know this guy's just, like, itching to backdoor me. At this point, I could afford another army. Also, so I could start one right here. Use one of the free guys, or I could just wait on an Archlector next turn. We'll see. We have a turn to think about it, though. Alright, Malcador... Gain some levels. Arcane Conduit. Pretty nice ability, lots of extra magic. Where did this clown go? I didn't see it. Did he just like straight run out of here? I think he may have gone there.
Ready.
Had enough. What were these guys even doing? I thought they were casting things on me.
Never.
Maybe not.
I am ready.
So that guy does not want any of what we're bringing to the party here. Too hardcore for him. Yeah, I want provider. I guess. As I said, I always apologize, but sometimes it takes me a second just to remember what the options are. I think we can get that this turn. Yeah, we can. Now, have they taken control of it? Yeah, they haven't built anything, though. But they have control of it. I hope I don't have to repopulate again. They didn't burn it, they just own it, and they haven't built it up. So as long as they didn't burn it, I'm cool with that. I think this army can beat up whatever they're going to throw at me at this point, I'm pretty sure. I could send out Owen Shaft, or I'll send out this guy first, just to kind of scout the area out, just make sure there's not like 2 20 stacks sitting here. Well, I guess I could have waited and... My gosh, how many heroes? How the heck do they have that many heroes? The hero parade. Need that self-defense thing, like just something. That's self-defense, so they'll kill themselves while trying to spam me with spells. Oh, it's an ambush. That's what their game was, okay. Alright, so 18 on 20. So my guy ran right through him and didn't spot him. Pretty lame. Alright, well, we're gonna do it. It'll be exciting. We can still win this. It'll be a little trickier. 18 on 20. They have an ambush advantage. I forgot Varg and all those people love to ambush. I probably saw them run and disappear off the map. I don't remember, though. I don't think we've seen an ambush battle, have we? In this campaign, I don't think we have. They're pretty cool. Just kind of walking along and then just like boom. Kind of move around and look to see like what's going on. Oh gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why does that not break ambush?
Great swords!
My mind will alone.
Ready for war! Yes, General! Yes, General! Sigma calls! Sigma calls! My Ulrich Sigma calls! Spearman! Ready!
Alright, get over here.
Heldenhammer! For Marine of
For the
Steel!
Buttering rope.
Haste gold magic.
Spearman! Sigma! For Heldenhammer!
Gosh, this is crazy. Boom.
They'll never move again.
Crossbowman!
Yeah, alright, need to pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Moving those fingers. Get those fingers moving.
We serve the Emperor! Yes, General! Cavalry ready! Formation for the Emperor! Wall of metal! Obey!
Pop everything.
We are Sigma's heirs! Standing by! Spearman! Go! Sir!
Crank it up, crank it up. Crank it up!
Sigma's end.
What's final transmutation, strong versus single combatant? I don't care. Let's just do it. Sorry about the cussing there.
We are Sigma's heirs! Quick march!
Let's just do this. See how much damage that does.
Crossbows!
I'm looking. Doesn't look like a lot, but it's something.
Spearman! Yes, sir! Quickly! For the Warhammer! Crossbowman! My Ulrich! Ready!
I have over here. Oh, just more of these things.
Prepare for combat! Sigma commands!
Ready for war.
Yeah, I don't think that was worth the price of admission there on those things.
Crossbows ready, General! Ready to smite! Spearman!
Alright, let's go ahead and take these out. Oh jeez, my computer can't handle it. Too much micro. I'm not even microing that fast.
My Ulrich
Uh,
will. Move out. To battle.
Sir! Quickly! Spearman! Charge! For the Emperor!
actually, let's get down here and kill these things.
Yes, moving now!
Yeah, look at that range. It's got some nice range on it now.
For Heldenhammer. Quick march.
Sigma calls! No lingering! Emperor!
Get up here. Go over here.
Battle! Yes,
Can I shoot the gap there?
Sigma calls! Spearman!
Where? Oh, this guy's chasing way over there. Nope. Let's get back down here.
Missiles at the ready!
Oh jeez, get out of there, get out of there, get out of that.
Formation! March! Ready! Go! Ready! Sigma! Guide our fire! No lingering! We serve friends! Quick march! Prepare for combat!
I charge into those. Get out of that stuff.
Crossbowmen! On our way! Halberdiers! Spearmen! For Heldenhammer!
Yeah, they were about to crush him.
Crossbows
Yeah.
ready, General! Curse the foe! The Empire endures! Yes! Yes,
Alright, let's turn it and go over this way.
Halberdiers!
Balthazar Gelt. Feel my ire. Ready.
Now I know some of these things they have changed to do a lot of damage, like the fire like version of that, the searing fire thing that falls on people does a lot of damage. I had that used against me in the dwarf campaign to pretty good effect. Alright, so these cowards wanted to mess. We'll mess. I thought that was a little weird. Like, where do they go? Same time, I wasn't really that scared of them. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get any more of them. That's fine. Go ahead and end it. Rushing them. Those things did some work. I also actually killed a few people somehow. Money. Oh, thank you. Detecting that.
Now,
Alright, so hopefully we can kill him and then move on up there.
so,
We'll see.
by the comet.
Auto resolve it. And it did kill a lot more than I would like. Oh god, I didn't finish him either? So troll. Well, I guess we're gonna be finishing this turn. I guess we are getting a lot of experience. Okay, no, we did get him.
Very well, I'll move. It is time.
Yeah, it's gonna stop me from getting all the way up there. Well. You know, I could run the entire distance last time without interruption if no one stopped me, and it's going to take my entire turn. Oh, here's another one. What?
Assassinating mortal.
Where is this guy? Is he running for my main place over here? Is that what's going on? Huh. I might need to start hiring. I probably need someone down there anyways, just as an insurance policy.
The Empire.
I think I'm just going to run back over here, since I could make it in one turn anyways, and it's going to take my entire turn. That way it'll give me a little bit more, it'll lower the public order problems also, and it will give me a little bit more replenishment. I just noticed the public order problems. Gosh, that's going to be annoying. Okay, what else do we have here?
The Empire.
How many turns is that penalty? Oh, there is no more penalty. Okay, so events are gone. Characters are giving +5, so if I leave... Wait, why did I select that? It doesn't even make any sense. Get that. Okay, well that'll break me even on it. I don't... Maybe I thought that was the money symbol. There's something... I think it's with the dwarves where that's a money symbol. And I just got confused. Right? It looks very, very similar to that as a money symbol. Okay, I think I'm gonna go...
The nation calls.
Head back up here with Carl. I need to be careful too, because I need to heal. Maybe I could go over with this guy, because he's gonna be chilling and healing.
Ready.
Yeah, Carl's gonna be prime time. This guy's gonna kind of be chilling for a couple of turns, I think. Maybe I just come over here. I mean, I could. Smalkador's already kind of hurt. I could just come down here and put him in this place while I have a moment. Because I'm not going to get any other battle wizards for a little while, probably. Let me see. Which amulet of Seagold? Okay, so I need to assassinate an undead. Any character to Karak Ungor. Way over there. Bonus money. Ostermark. Okay, Ostermark right here. Galmaraz. Need a Hellstorm rocket battery. What's that for? The Rune Fang. And the Silver Seal, the Witch Hunter. Okay, so I need to go to Ostland. bonus cash. Now, what are some of these items? Let me see. How badly do I want these things? Rune Fang. Pretty good. Nice public order. Post-battle loot's nice. Pretty good. Oh, that right there. I want the Galmaraz. I want that Galmaraz. That extra 5 public order is tremendous everywhere. That's what I want. I gotta figure out how to get that ASAP. That's pretty good. But the Galmaraz, I need to like get that. Do not pass go. You know, all of that stuff. Get it. Okay, so that's the Battle Wizard. All right. So we're going on a little mission, Alcador. So I'm hoping we can do that in a couple of turns. I just have to get to like right here. This is Ostermark, right? Pitch off and right. Zoom to it. Yeah, right there. Okay. Oops. Seriously, that's gonna be it for this episode. Well, we'll get to the end of the turn at least. I guess we did have one good fight and some new territory. It always feels too short. Okay, making that big money now. Getting plus 10. We're gonna get plus 14 soon, because this is gonna go up. And how much are these characters giving? 8. I'm giving plus 14. And we have military crackdown, though, also. It's gonna be close. If I shut up that rating, though... I just wait one more turn. It's gonna go -4, so it's gonna go to 90. And it should break even. After that. Especially if I can shut that up. Maybe I do start heading north. I think that's fine. I will still be in the region. Let me just step out and just see what it looks like. Plus 4. I'll still be in the region. Let's go up and try to get this clown. Yeah. So I should be able to run all the way up here. This should be under control. If it's not, I can upgrade one of these, just one more. Get a little bit more public order. Alright, who else needs to move? I think everybody's good. All my buildings here, one more time. Gig. I mean, I could hire a couple things if I want to. It's good. Actually, let me not hire one of these. Actually, no, I don't need either one of them because I'm gonna put the this guy with him, and I'm gonna put this guy with him. I think. See. Character's only giving 4? What?
Yes.
Does he have something that gives negative public order? He should be giving out 5. Unless, is there like a chaos? Okay, this guy's clowning me over here. Alright, so right now he's giving 5, 6, 6 public order. And give that out. And we'll give that out. Alright, so I guess we'll just keep him here. Just to try to counteract the other hero messing with my territory. Alright, so we'll hire one swordsman.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it would be good here if I needed like some more range units. Wasteland's looking good. I mean, I could upgrade this to tier 3. Would make a lot of sense money-wise. It'd be good public order-wise, and that would let me put up walls. But I think there are other things that I would rather build. This is almost done, then I can start making walls. And I think I'm gonna hire, we'll see if I can get an Arch-Lector next turn, then I'll hire down here and start pulling in some things. Let me make sure all the commandments are right. Most of them should be public order probably, but... Oh, well, we'll get the extra 4 public order here. I'll still be net negative, though. If I move him out of there.
What?
Well, the Panther House is coming up in a few turns. Let's... Really don't want a rebellion here. So if I move out, it's going to go to like 83. Then it's going to go 2 up. Be 85, 87, and then the Panther Chapter House goes up and neutralizes and gives me +2. I think I can do that. A3. Okay. I think we'll be able to pull this off. So then that's going to take it down to 2. So it's going to go 83 to 85, 87, and then the +2 with the Chapter Panther. Panther Chapter House. Okay. Just checking all the commandments. Oh, I need to give one here. Probably public order. It's not a lot of money. Public order. That 10's only going to be for 1 turn. And this is something I need to upgrade for sure. That's fine. Has a lot of money, so it makes sense to do that. That one. It does make sense to let this go. I really, really want to do the money. Put me net neutral. This would put me 4 over. I'm going to lose some since I step out of the territory. A lot of money, though. It's like 150, 160 something gold. I guess I'll let it go. Oh, it's all good. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. It's fine. Here comes the Hero Brigade. Yeah, I really need to try to get some self-defense. I'm not really sure which hero does that, but... They're trying to run home. Hiding. 2 of them are sitting over there. Patriarch Balthazar Gel, huh? Boards are ready. What was even, what's even happening here? There's so many of these things. What are they doing? The magic penalty. Get 5 public order. Assaulted hero. Really need to start killing these things off. I mean, what are they doing? Are they trying to just like run into my territory? I can just suicide everywhere and just cause public order problems. I mean, they're spreading a lot of corruption, so it's pretty annoying. I mean, how much corruption are they spreading here? 2. Trending towards 50%. Gosh. Guess I don't have a lot of anti-corruption here. much public order is corruption causing? A lot. 6 public order. Big deal. Alright, let's see if we have an Archlector here that we can hire. Okay, here we go. So we did get an Archlector, and that's actually a really good one. Well, not really good, but pretty good. +6 Blood Feud. No attacking leader. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this Archlector is going to be any good or not. I don't know anything about him. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and hire it. I am starting to lose a lot of gold, though. Costs are catching up with us. Who gained that, Carl? Okay. We'll think about it. I'll think about it over the next turn if now's the time to hire, or if we need to wait and get some more buildings. Because I know we're going to need to build some gates. We're here at Grunsburg. Our peace treaty time is up with vampire counts. They could come over here at any moment, as could the Varg. Varg are hiding right here.
Yes. That will incur my wrath.
You guys must think they're safe or something. I don't know. Now, it's not looking like I can attack that. Can I not attack? I really don't know how like amphibious stuff works. It looks like I could attack it. Maybe. Like I should be able to attack this one too. I don't know how that works. I can't land in any of this stuff though. I'll have to look that up online because I don't want to do something stupid and come out here and like not be able to attack. I know I can leave through ports, so it seems like I should be able to attack through ports. I mean, it made sense in Attila. If you attacked a port, you just had to go up with your ship and just land on the shore. I don't know. I mean, if that's going to be really hard to do, then I could just come over here and just make a move on these Varg and just push this way and just meet up with Balthazar at some point.
Do not waste my potential.
Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll look it over, I'll investigate, I'll think about whether we want to hire a new Archlector now or wait a couple of turns. I'm not sure if I can afford a full, huge army yet, but I might be able to get a small little ghost. Just a tiny army. To bring down here. Start, you know, repopulating that and just like taking care of some rebellions and things like that. We'll see. It's entirely possible I should rotate this guy down to be that small army. But I think I want one more in this region if I can amphibiously take these towns and push in and clean that out. I think if I have 2 lords, if I have like Carl and one other one, I could definitely do that. What is this color? Oh, that's Bretonia or something? Guess so. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I will try to post up at least one more before I go on vacation. Can't make any promises. I do need to go to sleep at some point. I haven't slept yet. I've been staying up all night trying to create some of this content. I don't want to fall asleep while I'm driving tonight, so I will need to go to sleep at some point. But that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And do check out the rest of the campaigns. I just uploaded, or I'm going to, by the time you watch this, have uploaded some vampire counts footage, and then lots of multiplayer battles. I haven't done any Empire multiplayer battles. I may not get to that before I leave. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have left. But I should definitely be able to post this up and maybe one more episode before then. And then I should have a lot of multiplayer battles, lots of vampire counts, greenskins. I'm trying to think of what else did I throw. What's green? I feel like there was one other faction I was playing pretty regularly, but I can't put my finger on it off the top of my head. But anyways, there's going to be a lot of new content coming out before I leave. Hopefully it'll be enough to keep you busy. So thank you very much. If you're waiting on the next Empire campaign, then do check those battles out. But also just check out the other campaigns. They're all a lot of fun, I promise. They're all good, you know, hard-fought campaigns. Lots of challenge in them. Empire is one of my favorites, I'll be honest. But they're all really awesome. They truly are. They're a lot of fun. Do check them out. Each faction has a very dramatic, like, different style. from other factions. So it's really fun and interesting to play, and I think it's fun and interesting to watch the differences too. So if you're waiting on the next Empire campaign, you know, maybe go check out the Dwarfs, go check out Vampire Counts, go check out Beastmen. They're all very different and a ton of fun. So thank you very much. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I certainly did. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.